if you look here, you see all of these different banks and loan services and just all of these different financial institutions that are going to be in attendance at this crypto assets conference. The conference is October 17th through the 18th. They're going to be talking about crypto and having margaritas. All right, what's good, BlockNation? I'm Queen.
D.
I'm Maverick. Welcome to BlockNation. Make sure you guys head on over to shopblocknation.com. Get yourself some merch. We got hoodies, flip-flops, got some new t-shirts coming out for you guys. Also, text BlockNation to 26786. That gets you in our text opt-in. Stay up to date. New merch, new lives, new everything. You gotta stay up to date. So text BlockNation to 26786.
Yeah, we got a couple things to talk about. It's a lot going on in the world. You got Nancy Pelosi getting kicked out of office.
What?
We got a new speaker. Chase is being bipolar. And they don't want you to buy crypto using their bank, but now they're about to allow customers to to pay their bills using FCF Pay and crypto. So it's a lot going on. You got the commercial real estate getting ready to go out. So we're gonna touch on all that. Yeah, but you already know I'm gonna start off with Chase bipolar asses because we got to start there. So if y'all didn't know, probably about a week ago, Chase put out a statement saying that they weren't going to allow their banks to they weren't going to allow their customers to purchase crypto using their bank starting, I think October, was it 15th or the 16th? It's one of those days. But now
I think it's the 15th.
Okay. But now they're saying their users can pay their bills using the FCF Pay, so that they just integrate it with FCF Pay, as you can see right here. And now this allows their customers to be able to pay their bills in crypto. So they can use SHIB, XRP, Doge, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I was like, that's kind of weird, but they can pay their mortgage, credit cards, loans, anything using crypto. And
Wait, so now they said now you can pay your bills with this. Then weren't they just banning it?
Right. So that's why I'm confused. So you just told your customers starting October 15th or the 16th that you won't be able to use their bank for crypto transactions to purchase crypto. So They don't want you to purchase crypto using their banks, but they just integrated with FCF Pay, where you can use that platform to pay your bills using cryptocurrency.
Damn, they being hypocritical.
So right, exactly. So which one is it? It's mad weird. I don't understand how they moving. But yeah, this is a real thing. This is true. I believe this just came out yesterday, this article. Or the news period in general.
Yeah, October 4th.
October 4th. Yeah. So yeah, I don't understand.
And it was launched in mid-September. It said it was launched in mid-September, so it was already launched. So they already had a seat at the table. So I'm like, what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to use it? Do y'all not want to use it?
And this is a prime example of do what they do. Don't listen to what they say. Man, this is a prime example of that. Example.
They fudge you guys out, man. They fudge you guys out.
Exactly.
They try to, tell you guys, hey, we're not using crypto, we're banning it, doing this, doing that. And then the next week, look at this. Now you can not only use it, but you can use it to pay your bills and pay your mortgages and everything else they got going on. So, now you missed out on an opportunity and you're trying to play catch up with them.
Look at this part right here at the end, though. It says the FCF's Pay Crypto Bill Service launched in mid-September allows them to manage finance and pay bills over to 20,000 major American companies. So that includes Honda, Amazon, PayPal, and many others. This is household names, right?
These are huge names. Huge. Crazy. So, yeah. I mean, you see what's going on here. This is exactly why you cannot just go off what they be talking about. You have to do your own research when it comes to this, because now they've got majority of America afraid of crypto, and here they are integrating with companies that are crypto friendly. So FCF Pay is a blockchain payment system, and they've integrated that into their banking system. So do what you want. Do what you want with that information. You guys can. We have the article here. You can go look this up yourself.
Sure can.
For sure. But hey, hey Mav, you want to tell them about that commercial real estate crash that's getting ready to hit?
Yeah. So the New York Post says the real estate market, the mostly commercial, is headed for a severe crash. And surprise, surprise, surprise! I've been telling you guys about this whole real estate market. This is the thing, you guys. What happens with commercial real estate? What follows next? Residential. So they're saying that due to sky high interest rates, the commercial real estate is crashing. And in New York, which is the highest market for real estate, especially in commercial, that's the highest market in the world. And they're talking about that's going to crash. Everybody else is going to follow. Everything else is going to follow. They're saying investors are embracing for a possible crash triggered by default of 1.5 trillion debt that is due by the end of 2025. So that is very telling. That is,
2025 though.
2025. I mean, that they're saying by the end of 2025. I think it's gonna be sooner. You got to think election years next year. You have, the halving next year with Bitcoin and crypto, the bull run. That's when it starts. So what's really gonna happen? Everybody's gonna move their money from real estate into digital assets, and then we'll have a rally after that. But this is due to the high interest rates. I know tons of people aren't making a move in real estate right now. They can't move their properties. They can't refi. They can't do anything right now. So we already said this.
Wow. People can't even refinance right now. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
They don't want to do it. They don't want to do anything, guys. And being that, the interest rates are sky high right now, I wouldn't want to do anything right now either. It wouldn't make sense. The only thing you can do right now is just sell. But who's buying with these high interest rates?
Exactly. And the fact that they're bracing for a default of $1.5 trillion by the end of 2025, that's crazy. And it's like everything's adding up to that time frame.
Yeah,
everything's adding up to that time frame. That's why I wanted to point out 2020. You're going to keep hearing that now that we're going into 2024. You're getting ready. You're seeing the tables turn, and everything is pointing to 2024, 2025. Everything, these crashes, everything. The tables are turning.
Well, 2024 is going to be such a transformative year. I mean, it's going to be a very important year, probably like in history. It's going to be one of those years that's like going to go in the books. 2024. If you was there, you was living, you saw all this play out.
For sure. And but yeah, D, but you want to tell them about what happened with the speaker and Pelosi?
Oh, so listen.
He ain't waste no time. I'm sorry.
So we got a new Speaker of the House, at least a temporary one. Congressman McHenry took over for what's his name, McCarthy. And basically,
and don't forget he's crypto friendly.
I was just about to say, crypto friendly congressman. While everything is, being laid on the ground, the groundwork is being laid for all these bills to be passed. He's like, yo, I'm up in here. Nancy Pelosi, Steny Hoyer, whatever. They got the eviction notice. They got to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? From their private capital office, ASAP. So what do y'all think about, him saying like, yo, you got to get up out of here, Nancy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here now.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all, because once you get in that speaker position, you have access to all of their information, all the Nancy Pelosi files. All he needed to do was see him. He already knew, but now that he has authority, it was like, yeah, get out of here. Like, and he had every reason to do it, and it should have happened a long time ago. And if you exactly, and if you ain't been listening to the media and you have your own discernment, and you know what I'm saying, you actually know the real, Nancy Pelosi, because I don't want to get the video taken down, but that Nancy Pelosi deserved what he did on his first day. Like, it was coming for her.
G, go to his picture. Slide up to his picture. I want to show everybody. Look at that bow tie. Anybody with a bow tie like that, you already know he ain't playing no games. You gotta have some serious balls of steel if you're wearing a bow tie like that. So you know he ain't playing no games.
Nah, and it's
Exactly, but
crazy.
yeah, but I like McHenry because he was the one that's pushing. He's the one pushing for crypto regulations. He's the one that got the stable coins bill passed through the House, and that was at the Senate. He's behind all of that, so he on my good side because he's trying to innovate. While we got others stifling innovation here in America, and he's trying to press it forward. So, I mean,
Absolutely.
he on my good side already.
And it's crazy because they were showing pictures of like them pushing stuff out of Nancy Pelosi's office, and even last week when we was talking about that governor from Oklahoma and how he was signing artificial intelligence into businesses and government and stuff like that, the what is it, executive order. So they're infiltrating the government, like all these people that are like, let's get the artificial intelligence in, let's get the crypto in, like they all get in their seats, at the table, and you can't hide it no more, because they coming out and talking about it more and more.
Yep. So I thought this was great news. The other thing I want to add to this though, because I got to bring it up. So he's just the temporary speaker. He's just in the temp position right now, right? So listen, guys, if this happens, this would single-handedly be the greatest move in American history. They are, some of them are pushing for Donald Trump to take the speaker position. Will it happen? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I've asked a couple of my sources and they think that he won't be able to get enough votes to become the speaker. But if that happens, that would be, bro, the greatest move I've ever seen.
It's tremendous.
And also, listen, he gets in that position, he can make some things happen. And he's also crypto friendly too. So Trump, I would like to see it happen because I'm just ready for I'm ready for the switch. I'm tired of waiting 3 days for checks to deposit into my account. So and we're behind, 30, 40 years on technology. It's time for us to catch up. So
for sure. I mean, homeboy had
this
his own
is a business
NFTs.
move.
He had his own NFTs.
Exactly. He got his own NFTs. This is about innovation. I don't care about all of that other stuff that they're distracting you with about this guy. This is about innovation and moving America forward. We can't sit here and keep dwelling on the past. We got to move forward. And if he gets that position, honestly, I think it would be very interesting. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I think it would be very interesting.
It is.
The only thing I think about that though is that for one, he would have to do some work. Two, he still wants that.
And he ain't doing that.
He wants the head of the state. He wants that position that he had before. So like anything less, you got to remember he still has an ego. So he wants to be president of the United States again. So he done it before. He wants to do it again, and that's where his mind's at, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think when they asked him about it, he was on his, whatever is going to help America and get America, going in the right direction. He was on that type of time when they asked him about it. So that's why when he said that he would do it if the opportunity was there, I think that's why he would do it. But I think of course he's still gonna run for president. That's what he ultimately wants. It definitely would be a temporary thing. I just think he could do a lot of damage in a year's time because that's how long he probably would be in there, or a little less.
Well, he's doing his tour right now. He on tour, so he going from
he on tour.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, hey,
he on tour like
Beyonce.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. So I just think it'll be interesting because it's like, we got a Democratic president and then the speaker would be Republican. So I just think it would be, I watch this like a TV show. I'm not for the left or for the right. I just watch it like a TV show, and I think it would just be a nice little show to watch.
Get your popcorn, get your ho-hos, get your Raisinets, your chocolate Raisinets, those are bomb, and just watch the show.
Sure. Absolutely. So the next thing that I wanted to bring up was Iraq announced that they're going to ban all cash withdrawals in U.S. dollars. This just got announced this morning. Well, you see, October 5th. So really what that really said to me was Iraq not playing. And we knew they wasn't, but now that they're acting on it, it's not all talk no more.
And listen, if you know us, for a long time, we was talking about the relationship between, Iraq and, America, it's very, very deep, and that's why a lot of people back in the day was buying Iraqi dinar, you know what I mean? Because they thought it was going to spike in price. It didn't end up doing that, but now it seems like things are starting to play out like how they should have 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. If
And
you haven't went down the Iraq and America rabbit hole, I suggest you do it. That's definitely Rumble Talk. We definitely talk about it on YouTube, but take some time out when you do have it and go down that rabbit hole. But go ahead, D. I'm sorry.
nah, it's serious though. It's serious though, because like Iraq, if you know anything about those countries over there, they are rich in, oil, and that's what it's all about. Like even when, years ago, back in September, when that thing happened in New York City, I'm not even going to talk about it, but you already know, that was because of Iraq,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Followed up from that, what America went to war and they went over there to Iraq. You know what I mean? So it's all coinciding with each other. So, all you got to do is look at the breadcrumbs and look at the history, and just put it together for yourself. It's
For sure.
at this point, it's too easy.
But something that stuck out to me was he said specifically that the reason why he wants to ban the cash withdrawal is because he said it's a misuse of about $10 billion that the New York Federal Reserve imports to the country every year. So he's basically pointing out the misuse of money. So that to me that's funny he says that, because that's what America tries to say about crypto, that it's misused. And he's telling you right here that they misuse the American dollar. So which one is really, you know what I'm saying, the issue?
Oh man, it's a rough one, because it's like you see all these numbers just getting thrown out. Where are they getting all this money from, man? Like billion here, 10 billion, we're talking about 100 million. Like, where they getting all this money from? And they can't, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You got I didn't even realize that they were sending money like that to Iraq, and we don't have no money to fix our own country. Like California looks like a third world country. New York looks like a third world country. Like, what is going on? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And he said right here, he also said right here in the article, he noted that around 50% of U.S. cash imports are used illicitly, which has driven this decision. He noted that any dollars that are deposited before the end of 2023 are still able to be withdrawn in 2024. But however, after 2024, they are only going to be withdrawn in local currency. So
that means it's gonna go up, huh?
That means that the dinar gonna go, but that's not financial advice. We're just saying it's gonna go up.
Yeah, so. That's according to him. That's according to Ahmed, right?
Yep, that's according to Ahmed.
That ain't us.
A lot of shit is going down in 2024. I know that.
A lot, bro.
Dang,
it's crazy.
It is, but
and they're part of BRICS, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. And they have it out for the US dollar. So this all falls into their plans. This is what they're doing as a calculated move.
Look, that joker said, "Don't talk to me about cash dollars anymore."
Yep. He said it right there. Don't talk to me about cash. So he don't even want to hear about it. And this is where you're supposed to get your oil. This is what's supposed to get a US dollar its value. So they're not, he don't want to talk about it no more.
Yeah, they ain't having it no more.
I hope y'all having some discernment while y'all been getting this news. This is what should be talked about on mainstream news outlets, but we'll do it since they don't want to. They don't want to tell y'all the truth. They don't want to tell y'all what's really going on and what's the cause of everything happening today and what's going on. So this is what's really going on. This is the drama. This is the real news. This is what should be talked about.
Yep, it should be. It's sad, but this is why we exist. This is why BlockNation exists. That's why the three of us, make it our, duty to, tell y'all and make it digestible. Not only tell y'all like what's going on, but show y'all receipts, and so you can do your own information, research yourself. So it
for sure. It's one more thing I want to make sure you guys are aware about, because I was very intrigued when I watched this video. So shout out to, I think his name is Cyprex. I'm sorry if I said his name wrong, but we're gonna show this video real quick.
Well, why individuals like Jim Cramer are telling you all to get out of crypto while you still can. This is updated from September 30th, 2023. Check this out. Major banking institutions are for a fact going to be utilizing digital assets and cryptocurrencies. Look at this. This is stuff the mainstream media is not going to tell you. Crypto Asset Conference coming up in October, the 17th through the 18th. Well, if we go look at who's going to be attending this event, major banking institutions, for example, BNB Paribas, we got BNY Mellon, Goldman Sachs, UBS, the list goes on, European Commission, Deutsche Bank, right? We also have major systemically important consulting firms like EY. We have PwC here, KPMG, all attending this event. And look at what they're going to be talking about. Crypto use cases for banks. They're going to be fine dining and whining, having cocktails, crypto and drinks, networking with drinks and finger food over cryptocurrencies, right? You cannot make this stuff up. This is why they don't want you involved. They will not tell you this, i.e. the mainstream.
We at JP Morgan obviously are a meaningful player in this space, and we think that the whole crypto DLT technology is very exciting, and that is something that one should take very seriously. So from that perspective, I think that's good.
If this isn't enough for you, we also have another event coming up in November, Money Live, right? Look at who's going to be attending this event. ING, JP Morgan, again, systemically important organizations. And look at what they're going to be talking about. Key themes for 2023, Money Live, payments on the blockchain, MiCA, tokenization, cryptocurrencies, and retail payments, payments in a Web3 world. You cannot make this stuff up. This is exactly why they do not want you involved. While the mainstream media is flooding out retail investors, telling you all to get out of crypto, what are the banking institutions doing? They're having freaking cocktail-related drinks and conversations about digital assets and the use cases that they hold for banking institutions. Pay attention to detail, ladies.
Okay, so this is the crypto asset event. If you look here, you see all of these different banks and loan services and just all of these different financial institutions that are going to be in attendance at this crypto assets conference. The conference is October 17th through the 18th. They're going to be talking about crypto and having margaritas. And if you look at all of the companies here involved, all these financial institutions, all of this affects your day-to-day transactions. All of these companies, they play a part in it. So do what you want with that information.
Do what you want with that info.
So y'all see the future. Y'all see what they're having conversations and cocktails over. So, hey.
So they're getting lit and talking about crypto regulation and framework and everything else. So
that's pretty much what's going on. That's pretty much what's going on.
Man.
Yeah, man. They telling y'all, hey, we're meeting up, we having drinks about this. So it's a social event. They're gonna be, drinks flowing and feeling good. All types of stuff is gonna be happening. It's not like that we're talking about, getting it out of here. They're talking about implementing and the framework and using it. So this is what's happening. It's not if, it's when.
What more they need to tell y'all, yo? What more they
the integration is already started. You see, Chase already integrated with FCF Pay. The integrations are already happening. Medico, they already working with FedNow.
Then you have all those dates, November dates, where
so that's when we got the November dates too. That's when all the conversions are taking place.
Let's show those banks. Right there. Let's show those.
Okay.
Those dates.
So y'all see what's going on. So these are when all the conversions are happening. So I would just keep an eye out for November, December, and see how stuff is looking going into 2024, because we headed there. So as y'all can see, 2024 is definitely going to be a year of tables turning. This was definitely the year you were supposed to be getting your house in order and accumulating and doing whatever it is you need to do to prepare for what's coming. So I hope you were paying attention.
Facts.
Yeah. This is the year of accumulation, you guys. This is what the preparation is for. So all the information that came out this year and everything else that was happening, you guys should have been paying attention. You got to be should have been accumulating, doing whatever you need to do. Of course, not financial advice, but that's what we were doing. Make sure you do
just showing you.
That's it.
Just show.
Yep. For sure. Absolutely. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the video. Make sure you get in that Telegram. My Telegram is Real BlockNation, no spaces. And I'm gonna let Maverick tell you the text opt-in number.
Yes, sir. So before I tell you guys the text opt-in number, make sure you get on the new platform, Stars Arena. Our link is below. You guys can earn with us. So it is a Web3. It's the future of the creator economy. Get in that link below. It's called Stars Arena. Follow us. Make sure you can buy the BlockNation stock. That is
It's a no-brainer.
It's a
no-brainer. The content creator makes money and the supporter. So you're investing in content creators like you're investing in Apple stock. It's a no-brainer.
It's a beautiful thing, guys. So the link is below. It's called
beautiful.
Stars Arena. Get in the link below and also text BlockNation to 26786 and get in our text option. We'll see y'all next time.